Corsairs flying all over the place, but they're probably going to be intercepted by Hydras because those lurkers can see them floating around. I'm just not sure what the strategy is from the Rock. He's just keeping his Reavers all over the place, using Reavers for defense, and I think he should use them to harass at this point. Reavers are powerful. They can take out a hatchery pretty quick. So if he gets a shuttle somewhere, maybe he could do a harassment. But I don't know. Who am I to question a pro gamer, I guess? There is another lurker drop. These lurkers are not going to get too much done except stopping mining for a while, since those cannons are in there. Those cannons can see the lurkers and hurt them very easily. YellOw has, I think he's pretty much won this game by now because he has a nice contain on the Rock right now, and the Rock can't really move out and get another base. And look at all of his troops. It's like they're having a party here or something. Just everyone walking around. Hey, man, you got a fruit punch? But it looks like he's finally... I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. He should amass his army and push into the middle and get rid of these forces that are containing him right now. He's taking out some overlords, and he's moving out with a small troop, but this isn't his whole army. He's still got troops just going all over the place. And a ton of lurkers here, though. I think that's pretty much enough lurkers to take down the natural expansion within a few seconds. So, looks like the Rock is finally coming out from behind us. Man, look at all these lurkers. That is a lot of lurkers. This is a contain, a Zerg contain on a Protoss player. Very, very interesting when that happens. And the Rock is going to have serious trouble breaking out of this. All that YellOw has to do really is pick off the observers, and the Rock won't be able to go anywhere. He doesn't even have any shuttles. I still have not seen one shuttle for the Rock. So there's no way that he's going to move out of this base without a shuttle. And the YellOw is moving in here. Nice storms there. That's going to evaporate that Hydra force. But still a ton of zealots just hanging around the gateways. I don't know. This isn't looking good for the Rock at all. The Rock, he's just hanging his Reavers by his nexus for no reason. He doesn't have a shuttle to harass with those Reavers. And he's grouping his troop up here, trying to get another base. But YellOw is definitely going to know about this base coming up. Pretty good force from the Rock now, actually. But all that YellOw really has to do is attack move into that new base with all of those lurkers. Well, I guess you can't attack move with lurkers, but you know what I mean. Looks like Hive is coming up here. YellOw's taking his time. He wants to make sure that he can close this game out, but I think he pretty much has it. So he's moving in with a small troop here. Scattered troops trying to pick off those High Templar. Doing a pretty good job of it. Picking off every High Templar that was there. So no more storms, it seems, for the Rock. The Rock's Reavers still just hanging around that nexus. I guess they're... they've taken to the little blinking light at the top. They're like, ooh, they're pretty. But looks like a ton of Zerglings coming in there. Yeah, YellOw pretty much has this. He has a ton of troops now. Tons of lurkers. Tons of Zerglings. And this new expansion, well, this natural expansion, wow, that went down quick. Looks like this entire troop from the Rock is going to go down pretty quick as well. Zerglings running in. That Reaver's there, though, so that Reaver's going to be able to probably fend off against this army, since the Reavers can take down Zerglings and Hydras so quick. But lurkers still in the area, going to deny that expansion forever, it seems. Lurkers going back, going to fall back and just contain forever. The Rock is never going to get a third base now. YellOw is just going to contain him and expand everywhere he wants. And he's playing very, very safe. He hasn't tried to really destroy the army yet. He's keeping all of his lurkers pretty much on the little contain line there in the top left of the map. He's going in now, going to try to stop another nexus from going up. And it's probably going to be successful. He's picking off troops. All he has to do is just keep whittling down the army. I mean, he has such a huge economic advantage now. I don't think the Rock... I mean, I think he's down to 1 mining base, his natural, which is probably almost mined out by now. I'm sure they're going to look at the Rock's base here soon, so we'll get a look at how many minerals he has coming in. I have a feeling it's not much. YellOw, once again, just throwing troops up. That's all he has to do, just attack move, and make sure that the Rock can't expand. The Rock is not going to expand. He has no shuttles. His Reavers are sitting around, still looking at the top of the Nexus. Ooh. And YellOw is coming in there now. It looks like he's mopping up the troops. I think this is the last remaining troop from the Rock. Just a bunch of Dragoons and a couple High Templar. He has a lot of observers out here now, though. 3 observers with that troop. YellOw mining very, very comfortably from probably 3 bases now. Getting his 5th base up and running very, very soon. He has this game in the bag. He's just waiting for the Rock to GG. Rock is trying to push out and finally take that base, but I'm sure he can probably sense how many troops that YellOw has on the map now. I mean, it's a Zerg player. Zergs expand everywhere, they get hatcheries everywhere, and then they can just max out their army within minutes. Yeah, he's getting the scout with 1 Corsair now, and once he sees all of these new bases, he might actually GG, because he's just running out of minerals now. He's going to be completely mined out. Those mineral patches at his natural are almost gone, so he is really hurting as far as that goes. He has a ton of cannons around his base, but that base is going to go down anyway. Probably going to see the GG here soon, because once he loses this base, he'll have absolutely no mining whatsoever. Oh, he looks like he's going to try to do a counterattack with his slow Reavers and no shuttles. Hooray for the Rock. That Nexus goes down. Pylon going down there at the natural, and YellOw is just going to Zerglings chasing those probes. Conga line of probes running for their lives. Nothing to defend here. Finally a shuttle out. Alright. So it looks like the Rock is finally getting a shuttle out. There is some Dark Swarm. YellOw is just saying, okay, GG already. I have Dark Swarm. You're screwed. Reaver, almost dead Reaver out there in the field. The Rock has 4 observers with his army, his teeny little army. And it's almost over for the Rock. Rock is just, I don't know what he's doing. He's running around. He's getting some exercise, letting his troops get some exercise while his entire main is destroyed. Looks like he's going to try to take out a hatchery here while he's being eliminated at home. Reaver in the middle of the map, completely alone. There's finally the GG from the Rock. So, YellOw takes it. This is Nuke, moving on to the second game.